What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Now, I know you've heard the Pat McAfee drama. A lot of people have talked about it, but I know you've been waiting for Unsation TV's an opinion about it.
I know you. I know y'all was waiting. I know y'all was, because everybody else, they talk about it, but they ain't really talking about it. If you get what we saying, they talk about it, but what is they really saying? They talk about it, but at the same time, they towing the line when they talking about it. They towing the company line. They ain't really talking. They ain't really diving into the shit for real. They got to keep it to a certain extent. They can't be stepping on no toes.
You towing the line.
Towing the company line, man.
Under that. Wanna be an next speaker, right?
If you're gonna talk real, then talk real.
But anyways, context. So Pat McAfee and crew were going to be an upcoming DLC in WWE 2K24. And basically,
I'm so excited.
Basically, one of Pat McAfee's buddies, Ty Schmidt, was a part of the Pat McAfee show. He went off. He fired off and he said, they're just mad because they want to play with a bunch of these NXT losers. He called them NXT losers, and then he said, fuck them. And we're gonna speak from both POVs here, okay?
He said, fuck you.
We're gonna speak from both POVs here, okay?
Fuck you.
I'm not necessarily, because I watch the Pat McAfee show a lot, and I know when they're joking. And while this can be considered as a joke, at the same time, it is kind of fucked up because
some fuck shit.
Because you got the privilege to be included in a WWE video game, not just any wrestling game, but a WWE video game, and then you take this time to just completely go apeshit, go ballistic.
Now
not
take a massive steamy pile all over the community, man. All over us. All over the hard working wrestlers out there in Orlando. Shout out Florida. Man. And a lot of people took offense to that. A lot. For many reasons. But let's go ahead and tap in. And before we tap in, here's a disclaimer. We're probably going to also piss off some people for what we do have to say, because yes, he was wrong. It was fucked up of him to say. But we also got to point out we got a couple of pointers to make also for, the rest of the community who went into fucking, riot mode over this comment about this whack ass DLC. But you won't do that for the other portion of the video game. But we're going to get into that, so let's do it.
Like we said, jokes and all that, but there's a big difference. Because people talk about the community all the time, but you went ahead and took this time to fire off on the wrestlers, bro. Pat McAfee, he didn't do anything to stop them, nothing. He was just like, hey, cool, and sitting back, laughing, having a good ass time. And hey,
laughing his ass off.
But he didn't say anything. It was his buddy that said it. So we continue, and guess who decided to participate in the shenanigans? Guess who?
Oh yeah, he wasn't the only one laughing. Why am I not surprised to see this kind of activity coming from the 2K team?
Wait, is 2K, the company that makes the video game, is laughing at us? 2K? Huh?
What a shocker!
No, this can't be 2K.
They're not. They weren't laughing at us. It was a hilarious day. It's just
but
something was obviously funny.
But I thought that they cared. But I thought that They were number
They
one.
do.
But
2K loves us. Don't you see all the hard work they're putting into the game? Don't you see all of the hard work they put into these patches? Don't you see all of the hard work that they put, their heart and soul that they put into these fucking online servers? Don't you see everything? They love it. They love us.
You're making a great point, but have you seen this? Oh.
You know, things happen, man. You know, like sometimes maybe they made a mistake and they just accidentally, you know, hit the delete button. It was just obviously an accident. You know, 2K. You know, they don't mean that shit. It's all in good fun.
Oh, so let me get this straight. 2K got caught slipping back to back, laughing at the community while we're in shambles, and they refuse to fix their game. What do you fanboys have to say about this one?
Not to mention the other video we dropped of 2K getting exposed. Go check that one out, by the way, if you want to really see some shit over there. But they've been on quite the fucking you know, quite the marathon lately when it comes to deleting shit. He also deleted, what was it, when they tried to make that post about, what was it, a meme, right? A little caption contest we talked about. And when the whole community was flaming the ass, they went and deleted that shit too.
Back to back. Interesting. But a lot of y'all...
Back to back, that guy Michael.
It's a joke. But a lot of y'all will go out of your way to defend this company. A lot of y'all will go out of your way and defend this company with your life. You'll spend your sweet time defending this company. Your 2K branded shield and knee pads will be in front of you every single day.
You know, I'm really curious. I really wonder what the people that always shield this company for, who's always defending this company, always giving this company the benefit of the doubt. I'm really curious as to what they currently think of what's been going on these last couple of days. Are they even aware?
I wonder. Maybe they are aware, but you know, the funny thing is when you try to bring a key point across to them, you're considered as public enemy number one. Pretty weird, isn't it? Pretty weird, isn't it?
But before you click off of that, let me see something. Let me see. I'm just looking at that dumbass comment that I just read. Boy, y'all are taking this serious. I hope I'm really hoping that I'm not reading this the wrong way, because it sounds like bro is sitting here saying, why are y'all taking this so serious? It's not that deep. And that's kind of what I'm getting from that comment. But it's people like that. That's why things won't change. But yeah.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Because I mean, we've been noticing, bruh. We've been noticing a lot of y'all done went ghost on the community, bro. When the community really needs y'all, a lot of y'all went MIA when the community needs y'all, or maybe y'all will be active on Twitter, but you just don't want to say anything. You feel like it's gonna ruin. You feel like it's gonna ruin your brand, ruin your reputation. Something just gets your blood boiling when somebody says, "Hey, can you make a quick video to help out the community to get the message out there?"
You know, and that's the sad part. Your community shouldn't have to ask you to make a fucking video to help out the community. You should already be on top of that shit. But what do you see right now on your screen?
You have a vagina! You have a vagina!
Is this a familiar name or not? And what does that say right there? Is it it says you're added as a friend? This Gen Gaming followed you? What is my vision is not too good. I need my glasses.
Let me go ahead and grab my bifocals at the drawer. Okay, it says This Gen Gaming has blocked you. You're blocked. You can't follow or see This Gen Gaming's post.
No way.
So these are the kind of individuals that are getting held on a pedestal. These are the type of individuals that we have leading our community. People that take
But hold up.
offense.
Explain to them why this should happen.
So basically, we're online players, right? And
Yep. For the most part.
there's a subscriber that is very passionate about online, just like us. So he went ahead and went to his replies and was like, "Hey man, can you go ahead and help us out right quick?" So what this Gen Gaming decided to do is take matters upon his own hands and be like, he said he doesn't really see a point in it. He says, I don't really care. It is what it is. And he said, "Can you please stop spamming?" So basically he's saying, fuck off. Stop replying this dumb shit in my comment section. There's nothing I can do.
And he also said he doesn't like being told or feel like he's being demanded to go. He said he doesn't like to be told to go, make certain videos or make a video. He basically feels like he's being demanded. He doesn't like to feel like he's being demanded to make certain content for a good cause. It's not like you're being asked to make content for something that's very negative that only a select few individuals have a grab over. You are being asked to speak on something that damn near this whole community has been complaining about since the release of this game. Now note, I wasn't spamming this tweet. We're not spamming at all. He was having a conversation with one of our subscribers, and one of our subscribers came to us and asked, "Hey, do you think you could talk to him and maybe see if he can understand where we're coming from about maybe trying to make a video or just simply tweeting out a hashtag fix WWE2K24, hashtag fix WWE2K24 online." So I came to him with that kind of approach. I talked to him very respectfully. I wasn't disrespectful. I came to him very civil. And we kind of had I had a civil conversation. It wasn't all that bad. But I kind of called him out at the same time. So maybe it wasn't so civil at one point, because I did mention at one point like how you guys, if it was universe mode or anything like that, because this post was strictly about online. We were really just talking about online. Because like we always say, online is very important in the year of 2024. This is not 30 years ago when every game was an offline game. Almost every major title that is out here upon gaming, online is a massive, and I mean a massive piece to the game's overall success. So I asked him about that. I brought it up and I told him, if it was universe mode or anything else that everyone else kept coming to you and asking about supporting and making a video and speaking on it, I said you would jump to it if it was about universe mode and everything else. If your whole audience came to you and was like, "Hey, can you make a video about universe mode real fast, man?" It's really terrible. Or if your whole audience came to you and was like, "Hey, can you put out a tweet? Just tweet hashtag fix universe mode." I told him I guarantee you would be on that shit. But since it's online, because he said himself, "Hey, I don't play online." So basically, hey, I don't play online. I don't care for that mode. So I'm not gonna do it. Fuck off. Basically what happened. And then I got blocked. Unsanctioned TV got blocked. All because I asked him nicely if he could, show a little support for the online and just send out a simple tweet. I didn't even ask him to make a video. I just asked him to put out a tweet. Can you just tweet a hashtag? and that shit was a problem. You tweet all day long, it takes 5 seconds to send a tweet out, and you couldn't even do that. And then you turn around and blocked us. Someone like this that has damn near 300,000 subscribers.
Hey, these are the people that y'all look up to. These are the people that y'all worship in the community. Like we trying to say, like we've been trying to say, like not everybody is about that life, bruh. Not everybody is really in it for the community, bruh. I'm telling y'all, bruh, y'all gotta really start reading between the lines. Like this is the realest goddamn channel in the WGC. We don't just say that for no reason. This is the realest channel in this community, bruh. Like we say, like
go ahead.
Like we say all the time, things may come off as harsh. We may say a lot of things that you do not want to hear. We may say a lot of things that might be perceived as fucked up. But at the end of the day, what we speak is real.
And I know some of y'all right now, if you're still watching this video, you're probably like, well, what does this have to do with Pat McAfee? So it's a part of the problem. You guys, a lot of you people in the community, like I said, don't take this the wrong way. But like he just said, this is the realest channel there is in this community. No one's going to talk about shit like we do. No one's going to go in depth like we do. No one's going to break shit down and really get into the fucking nitty gritty like we will. I'm tying this to the Pat McAfee issue because yes, he was wrong. What he said was fucked up 100%. I'm on y'all's side. That shit was lame as hell, and it should have never happened. No one gives a fuck about this DLC. No one gives a fuck about those NFL players in a goddamn WWE game. I'm 100% on your fucking side all the way. But just as well, I've seen this community come at their fucking necks. I haven't seen the community really going at somebody in regards to 2K this hard since the fucking status situation. Now, granted, it's not as bad as status because, you know, status, that shit was trending. We ain't trending right now because of this shit. But I'm still seeing a huge amount of people coming at 2K and Pat McAfee for this over the DLC and over the comments that he made during the interview or during the podcast. My thing is, where is that energy for this broken game? That's what my whole thing is. That's what our whole thing is. We want to see this same energy reciprocated for this entire game. I want to see, even for the online players, even if you don't play online, support the cause, support online. Don't just show support for what you like. Show support for the whole community. Show support for the entire game overall. I don't play Universe Mode. I haven't touched Universe Mode since 2K14. But I'll still sit here on this channel and I'll put out ideas and concepts for what can make Universe Mode better. And I don't even play Universe Mode, but I'm putting ideas and concepts out there for what can make that mode better for everyone else, and hell, for ourselves. Because shit, if 2K incorporated shit that we've said about what they should include in Minecraft, I said Minecraft, holy fuck, basically shit, might as well say it. But fucking, if 2K incorporated what the fuck we put into Universe Mode, I would be on Universe Mode. He would be on Universe Mode. We will put out content for Universe Mode. I still cannot believe I said Minecraft. That was my most fuck up of the day. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and get it over with. But other than that though, but yeah, we don't just support one fucking mode. We support the whole game. This community needs to be coming at 2K's next the way they do right now, the way y'all are right now, because of this game. Because Universe Mode fucking sucks. It honestly does. Now I know there's gonna be people right now that are going to disagree with what I just said, but it's just the truth. It fucking sucks. And if you disagree, you're the minority. Because I see mostly everybody saying that this shit fucking sucks. Now there's always gonna be someone that finds some kind of fun in it. Yeah, there's always going to be some people that do find some kind of enjoyment in universe mode, but the majority of the people that I've been seeing do not like it because it's fucking terrible and it's broken as hell. Shit doesn't work. Rivalries don't play out the way it needs to. It's cooked. Regular exhibition matches are fucking cooked. The AI acts fucking stupid, a mind of its own, acts like it's just non-existent, like a fucking robot, like it's just nothing there. Like it's like they just gave somebody the controller and they didn't even touch it. They're just acting still as hell, like they're just fucking idle. Where's the energy for that? Where's the same energy for that? Where's this energy for online being completely damn near unplayable from the fucking release day? Where is the energy for this whack ass disappointing patch 1.13 that we just got? That shit was whack as fuck. Who knows when we're getting the next one? Potentially we might get one when the actual fucking DLC drops, but I just, you know, hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. But where is the energy for all this shit?
That's what we be talking
now,
about.
y'all. Yeah, go ahead. But one more sec. Now y'all see what the fuck we've been talking about. 2K is sitting here laughing at y'all motherfuckers. They're putting laughing emojis at y'all. They're deleting posts when they're getting fucking backlash because they can't. They're not treating their game. They don't give a fuck about us. But y'all gonna turn around and y'all gonna go play fucking MyFaction and put more money into MyFaction, because I know a lot of y'all are not grinding that shit out all day long just to have a 2% chance of unlocking something. Some of y'all are, but a lot of us aren't. But you're gonna turn around and you're gonna go spend. I don't care if it's 10. I don't care if it's $5. You're gonna go turn around and you're gonna drop $5, $10 plus $30, $40, $50 on some dumbass shit on fucking MyFaction and continue to feed 2K, a company that literally just laughed at us blatantly in our fucking faces. Me personally, I say stop fucking supporting this fucking company. If y'all want to see real change, people keep saying it. Show change with your wallets. Stop. Do not buy 2K25. Let that shit be a trend. As a matter of fact, when this video is over, that shit is going to be in the fucking description. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K25. Let these people know. Get them the fuck out of here. If anything, it's time for a change. 2K been stepping on our fucking necks for 10 years, man. And y'all just let it happen. 2K25 is gonna roll around and y'all gonna sit there. A lot of y'all gonna sit there and get all excited, all in the comment sections for a screenshot in the same boring, stiff ass gameplay with minor tweaks that barely did anything. Like 2K didn't just hold the fuck out of everybody on 2K24. And then you're gonna go back and you're gonna complain all over again on 2K25. And then while 2K is gonna be tweeting about MyFaction, while the whole community is complaining and they're not giving no fucks about what y'all have to say. They're literally laughing at y'all. When is the last time you ever saw 2K on the NBA side of things put laughing emojis at the fucking community? I don't remember that shit happening. Maybe it did, but I don't recall. Stop supporting 2K. Stop buying fucking MyFaction packs, whatever the fuck it is. Don't even buy the game, bro. Hell, don't even watch the videos on YouTube at this point. Because you know we're getting the same shit all over again next year. Go ahead, though.
And that's the main issue here. It's like 2K is a huge issue. You know, their games have been pretty lackluster, but also the community plays a big part in that too, because we got a lot of individuals in this community that like to edge this shit on. You know, they like to pump out all this content and act like it's the best game ever, because see, here's the difference. We may break shit down. We may tell you our likes and dislikes about the game, but we're not sitting here parading, okay? We're not saying it's going to be the best wrestling game ever. We're not, you know, being unrealistic and going batshit crazy over the smallest little details, okay? We're not doing that. But I'm saying, like, a lot of these folks, they really not genuine, bruh. And then when the time rolls around, when the game releases, they may be here for like a couple of days, but then after that, they go ghost. And what do you think happens? They're not playing the game anymore. They're playing other games. Right now, I'm pretty sure a good chunk of them are probably playing NCAA 25. They're probably playing Warzone. They probably went back and played a classic like Ghost of Tsushima. They're probably waiting on Sparking Zero. Bro, a lot of these folks, I'm telling you, bro. A lot of these folks that y'all be worshiping in this community, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all gonna have to start reading between the lines. This shit is sad out here, bro. It really is. And going back to the Pat McAfee thing, we spoke about it from a consumer standpoint, and now we're going to speak about it from a business standpoint, because I want to sit back and let it marinate for a bit, because like I said, I am a fan of the Pat McAfee show, so I sat back and let it marinate a bit, and what do you know? This could also be viewed as a work, if you want to put it that way, but at the same time, it's still fucked up regardless. But look, he cut a little promo, he got the people riled up, and look what Shawn Michaels tweets. He asks all four of them and he says, look, I'll put my 4 up against your 4 any day of the week. Just say when you want an ass kicking. Just say when you want your ass kicking. Hashtag WWE NXT. Hashtag get off Pat's jock. Okay? That's it. That's business right there. You can do just like what you did with Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn and the Jackass crew. I mean, hell. Did y'all not see they brought in Tyson fucking Fury into the company? Like, come on now. We got to start realizing that WWE, yes, there's a lot of, amazing wrestlers out there, but there's also a huge emphasis on celebrities too. Whether it's actors, whether it's boxers, whether it's MMA fighters, whether it's football players, whether it's soccer players. The WWE has always had these connections. I mean, they always do the championship belts when a team wins it, when a team wins the Super Bowl or whatever. I mean, come on now. They literally brought in Michael Chandler. They brought in Michael Chandler to call out Conor McGregor. Like, come on, bruh. So yeah, I'm looking at it from both perspectives. But yes, at the same time, it is fucked up. So let's continue. If you don't know, still speaking about the DLC. The DLC was supposed to drop this week, but 2K decides to delay it until July 31st because of a football. So I go ahead and I quote tweet this and I say, you delay the DLC a full week so you could add a football. Or did you run into some more issues with patch 1.13 that will set this game back even further? Funny thing is though, you will be spamming MyFaction posts during this no DLC week. And what do you know? First thing I see, a brand new pack. And y'all think we just be talking to be talking. Here goes a brand new pack. They laughing at your ass and then promoting more MyFaction content, but saying you're not getting this DLC until next week. Granted, it may not be a popular DLC, but at the same time, it had a date. It was a part of the season pass, okay? And you would think you would be getting it at that time frame. But they delay it because of a football, and they instead promote a MyFaction pack. And they ignore everything that the community is saying, and they refuse to fix their game. But y'all swore up and down that this company can do no wrong. Okay.
I really hope y'all really start to see this shit for real, man. Go ahead.
Okay. And what we gonna do, community? What we gonna do, WGC? I mean, how many more videos like this do we have to make? I mean, it's literally blatantly right in front of your face, them laughing at you. But still, you choose to sit here and act like this company gives a fuck about you. Next maker or not, you should be.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna wait till you finish.
Next maker or not, just keeping it real, bruh. Put your foot down for once. Next maker or not, and fight with the community. Fight with the community, man. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, this is our game and this is our community. Do y'all forget that this is a yearly release? Every time they release a game, we have to play it for the rest of the year. This is what we're stuck with, whether it's good or bad. But if half of us are silent and half of us are applying pressure, and then we got a key part of the community, the so-called upper echelon, the ones leading the ones that are supposed to be leading the goddamn community, they're nowhere to be found. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna get out of that? We're gonna be running into the same roadblocks as we always are. It's kind of getting depressing at this point. It really is. And then they have the audacity to sit here and be like, oh, at this point, I don't really feel like it. You know, it's pointless. You know, it's beating a dead horse. You know, I don't see anything happening from this. Well, what do you expect? Yeah, did you even try? It's like, come on now, bro. You're just literally being a spectator. I mean, you can't sit here and just buy the games every single year but not say anything. Of course nothing is going to change. There's been plenty of occasions, like you just said with Free Status, where things have changed. With Helldivers, things have changed, and plenty of other examples. But if we're just sitting here, letting time fly by, we're getting trash game after trash game after trash game after trash game. I mean, what do you expect? Speak the fuck up, and speak up with your wallets too. Because sitting here and arguing back and forth with your fan base, oh, nothing is going to change, oh, it's pointless, oh, you're just talking to be talking, oh, you're just hating to be hating, I'm not going to participate in that, it's going to ruin my brand. Come on now, bruh. How many more years do you want to sit back and keep looking back at the PS2 era, or the GameCube era, or the Nintendo 64 era? Wouldn't you like to have some great WWE games? Oh yeah, 360 and PS3. But wouldn't you like to have some great WWE games from this fucking era? The Xbox Series X and the PS5? Wouldn't you? Or am I just talking to a brick wall?
Because even the great wrestling games, I'm not even gonna say great, fuck that. That's just disrespect. The games that we've gotten from this era, from the 2K era, the best games that y'all, you can see, even I've said it, the best games that we can possibly say that 2K did during their time so far in the last 10 years, unfortunately I have to sit here and say 10 years, but the last 10 years was 2K19, and that's sad, because 2K19 wasn't even that great of a game. It was just the most tolerable. I damn near would say it was overrated. 2K19 was just okay. It was just tolerable. They were in a step in the right direction. The pace was still kind of slow. They could have, you know what I'm saying, picked the pace up a bit. But it was the most tolerable of the games that we've had in recent memory. I played 2K19 for like damn near 3 fucking years because 2K20 was so goddamn broken. And I was an online player then too. And it was just the most tolerable. And granted, the servers were still ass and we had matchmaking, but I had my most memories on 2K19 from this era. I'm not including 2K14 because 2K had nothing to do with that. They were nothing but a publisher. 2K and Take-Two had nothing to do with 14. And I also want to say, I thought about this while we were recording this. I might actually make this a separate video in itself, maybe sometime next week. Here's the reason why a lot of us don't like MyFaction. So for all the people that like to be like, oh, why are you complaining about MyFaction? Oh, I like MyFaction. Oh, it's here. It's 2K. They do these things. Madden and 2K, NHL, they do these things. They do MyFaction. It's always been a thing with them. Here's what you don't understand. And before I go into that, this video is probably going to end up going a lot longer than what we intended. But here's my point. This comes from real fans of pro wrestling games. And I'm asking you this too. You're a big football guy, right? You're pretty big on the NBA too. You're up to speed on what these games have been. How long has these Ultimate Team, these MyFaction, basically a MyFaction version of NHL? I say, yeah, basically of football and basketball, right? How long have they had these Ultimate Team and this bullshit in their games? How long?
I believe that Ultimate Team got added in, I think, Madden 11, and it's
Okay.
stronger than it's ever been today.
All right. So what about basketball? How long? Because I'm gonna get to my point. How long has basketball had whatever the fuck they call that shit?
I believe 2K My Team came out either in NBA 2K13 or NBA 2K14. I could be wrong.
Okay. Now, this might not make no kind of sense because it kind of does go both ways. But for us who have been playing wrestling games our whole fucking lives, I'm talking way back, early 2000s, before the fucking 2000s. Now, we're not old, but we actually got to experience wrestling games for a long fucking time before we had to deal with this dumbass shit. There's a reason why a lot of us didn't take too kindly to this shit. We haven't had to deal with dumbass My Teams and fucking MyFactions, and also we didn't have to deal with that for this long. For us, we haven't had to deal with that shit. We've been playing wrestling games without having to resort to having to buy dumbass shit with real money for a long time, and I mean a lot longer than y'all went without all these other sports games. We just now got MyFaction and all this dumb shit put into the game in what? 2K, what was it? 2K22?
Yep.
We're just now having to deal with this shit. Think about us who have been playing these games for a long fucking time. We've never had to deal with this shit ever. We ain't fucking with it. We've had wrestling games our whole lives without having to deal with MyFaction, without having to deal with all these, having to spend real currency on these fucking games. When it comes to the end game, we were given actual good games, actual decent wrestling games at one point for a long time. So yeah, we're not fucking with it. Yeah, a lot of us are upset about that shit, and that 2K is putting all their focus and their priorities into MyFaction because we haven't had to deal with nothing like that. For 20 plus years, we didn't have to deal with nothing like that. So for us to all of a sudden have to deal with that weak ass shit, of course, a lot of us are going to refute it. We don't need it. I don't give a fuck if it's 2K or not. That's not us. That's y'all basketball and football motherfuckers who be doing that shit, who be feeding on that shit, who be spending thousands of dollars on that shit. That's y'all. That's y'all's community. That's not us. That's not the pro wrestling. That's not pro wrestling fans. We don't fuck with cards in our wrestling. Keep that shit wrestling and wrestling only. Leave the cards out of it. You want to incorporate some shit like that? Let us grind for our fucking. Let us actually play the game. Have fire ass matches, playing the season mode and earning real like in game currency that you can spend to go buy some shit via in game like Fight Forever did. Now we can shit on Fight Forever all we want to, but you can't lie. You cannot sit there and tell us that they didn't do it the right way. You had to go play Beat the Elite to earn in-game currency to go buy attires, pieces of clothing, moves, whatever, to go buy that shit out of the goddamn AEW shop. That's what we need. How come we can't play My Career and put on crazy matches or beat certain objectives in certain matches to earn X amount of fucking currency, and then we can go on WWE shop and go buy a wrestler or go buy an attire from a certain wrestler with in-game currency that we earn through playing My Career, we earn through playing My Rise, we earn through doing showcase or whatever. How come we just can't do that? Keep it like that, bro. Keep all that MyFaction shit away from us. We haven't had to deal with that shit in over 20 years. We don't want to deal with that shit now.
And you know, I didn't speak on this, but it really did click with me. I don't know how this shit is just now clicking, but you know, for those of y'all who claim y'all don't really like online, but you do play it in MyFaction, please tell me what's the difference besides you having a card with abilities. Please tell me what's the difference from you playing online and enjoying yourself and MyFaction. What's the difference? Because it's kind of hypocritical for you to say you hate the regular online mode, but you love online in MyFaction and you're willing to spend all this money in MyFaction. Because a part of me, the only thing that I'm getting from this is that you have a mindset to where like you like to one up motherfuckers. You like to be the top dog and spend all this money in the game and be that guy. That's the only thing that I'm getting from this. Because if you didn't care about that, you would be willing to play regular online. It's the same thing without the cards. Come on now, bruh. It's the same exact thing without the cards.
Yeah, you really sound pretty fucking stupid if I'm being honest. Like, really explain to Unsanctioned TV, what's the difference between playing regular online and playing MyFaction? I can understand the whole, people probably they probably can't go and have edited movesets and spam and all that kind of shit. I guess I can understand that aspect. Oh, so they can't spam. You can't spam those moves in MyFaction. You can't edit moves in MyFaction. You can't have these 100 overall characters and created characters in MyFaction. Even though there is a setting to play with default characters, but because if you're on MyFaction, you're not playing with no created fucking characters in MyFaction. That shit is strictly default, 100% restricted. But even then, and it points back to what my boy just said. It sounds like you're trying to one up motherfuckers and you want to be the top dog. You want to go buy all this bullshit and have the upper hand. Because if you're going head up with someone in MyFaction, right, online, and you have all them fucking somebody maxed out to where if you punch somebody one time, they're fucking stunned. You basically get a free win. Makes you look good, right? Makes you feel like a fucking king or a queen, right? You don't want to go online because you can't do that. You can't get the upper hand. You can't go online and go buy a card and goddamn have a massive advantage over somebody. No, you go online, you get your ass whooped. So you don't want that shit. You can't figure out how to get better. You can't learn how to become a better player. We face spammers all the time. We've beaten plenty of spammers. We've beaten plenty of people with 100 overall characters with crazy movesets. When we had default characters, and we beat them. So you can get better. Maybe you just don't want to play competitively. Maybe you just want to have a relaxed and easy match. So you just want to go on MyFaction. Once you go on MyFaction, if your ass ain't spending hella money, either you finna grind like a motherfucker for hours and hours and hours on end, or you finna go buy a pack so you can have the upper hand, which just means you want to have the advantage rather than slugging it out with somebody that's just as fucking good as you. You want to run from the competition. But even then, you can't even play MyFaction because not online, because it's online is broke. So yeah, y'all really kind of contradicted yourself, to be honest, with those comments. Oh, I don't play online. I tried to play MyFaction ranked, but I can't. I don't get it. I really don't.
What are we doing, WGC? Like, honestly, like I said, 2K. 2K is man. We can go on and on and on about 2K and their shady tactics, but us in the community, like, what you about to say?
I was just gonna say, real quick, this video was originally about this whole Pat McAfee shit, but going off of everything that we've touched on so far, we're gonna have to kind of change that title up a little bit, because this is a lot more and a lot deeper than just this Pat McAfee shit. This shit spans to this whole fucking community. It took Pat McAfee's boys in a shit DLC, basically the Madden pack, to really get y'all fucking talking, to really get y'all to open y'all fucking eyes. It took an NFL player, an outsider, to say fuck y'all, And 2K laughing at y'all motherfuckers. Laughing at us. To get y'all to open your fucking eyes. Alright.
That's the thing. It's like y'all. It's kind of fickle. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like y'all don't want to keep it 100 at all times. It's like you want to keep it 100 this time, you don't want to this time. You want to that time, but you don't want to this time. Like, why can't we all just stay on one accord at the same time? Like, what is it with all this picking and choosing? Like, why are all these holes here? Pause. But it's like, bro, what are we doing, WGC? Like, you are mad at this Pat McAfee pack, correct? And I 100%, I'm with y'all. But I'm gonna ask you a question. Where the fuck was this energy when Bad Bunny was a pre-order bonus for WWE 2K22? Where was this? Was it 2K23? 2K23. Where was this energy when Bad Bunny, a musician? Where was this energy when a musician, Bad Bunny, was a whole pre-order bonus for 2K23? What was this energy?
I get it, you know, because he was on television.
I mean, I understand that, but at the end of the day, the dude he's a celebrity. At the end of the day, an outsider.
If anything, I do get it. A part of me, I kind of give it a pass slightly, only because he was on television in a real deal feud and everything.
And it's like, I would understand it more if it wasn't a pre-order bonus. Like, fuck that, bro. A pre-order bonus? Nah,
yeah, the pre-order bonus was fucking, yeah, nah, that was stupid as fuck.
Like,
he could have just been regular DLC.
Like, community, where were y'all at when that moment was happening? Because I saw a lot of people parading. Oh my god, Bad Bunny.
Hold on. I got a better one for you. I'll give Bad Bunny a slight pass only because he actually was on television.
I already know who you.
And he was in a real deal feud with the Miz and all that shit.
I already know what
pre-order
you
bonus
say.
is fucking stupid.
You
already know what's up.
You finna say MGK? I already know.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's who. Actually, I'm glad you pointed it out. But now I'm finna add to it. Thanks for bringing him up. Where was this energy? Oh, before I even get into it, let me fact check real fast before I possibly make myself look stupid. Was MGK? Did MGK ever have any massive role on television? Was he? Did he? Cause I don't recall MGK being in no actual fucking feud with nobody or none of that shit, or let alone having a fucking televised match. But
I think the
only
thing that happened was Kevin Owens powerbombed him. I think that's the
he took a bump. He didn't even goddamn throw a punch. He got powerbombed off the stage, but I guess because he produced the soundtrack.
Yep.
Well, hey, you produce the soundtrack, hey, you can get in the game, which is fine. I can understand, you know, if I'm a musician and I made the soundtrack for your game, and in return, I get added to the game. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I can understand that. But the fact is, where was that energy for MGK? But it doesn't just stop there. Where was this energy when fucking Post Malone got put into the game?
Yep.
Where was this energy for him? Where was everybody fucking going hard for? I mean, don't get me wrong. We got actual wrestlers in the Post Malone pack. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Post Malone and his band. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I can understand. But the fact of the matter is, Post Malone, from my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, make me look stupid if I am wrong right now. Tell me right now if I need to go fact check some shit, because to the best of my memory right now, from what I can recall, and I keep up with the WWE now, I see what they be doing. Can anybody right now that's watching this video, if you've made it this far, can anybody right now tell me one fucking time when Post Malone was inside of a WWE ring? Can you name one instance right now when Post Malone cut a fucking promo? Can you name me one instance when Post Malone even threw a fucking punch? Because where was this energy for Post Malone? How come everybody didn't go ape shit for Post Malone? Now there were some comments here and there. Oh, why is he in the game? I get it because there were a couple of actual legends, whatever they are to you, whatever you want to call them, that were put into the game. I get it. But my whole point is, that was a wasted slot. I understand he produced the soundtrack, so hey, in return, we're gonna put you in the game. Understood, 100%. I get it. But the fact of the matter is, Post Malone should have been in the game. That was a wasted slot. That could have been somebody else. That could have been somebody else from the NXT. Could have been anyone. That could have been Trick Williams. Trick Willie. That could have been Trick Williams. Well, no, he's in the game, as a matter of fact. Who else? Who's not in the game? That could have been Obafemi. Could have been him. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, MGK. What happened with MGK? Who could have replaced MGK? These people had nothing to do with television. Nothing to do with television. MGK took one bump on it. That's cool. Hey, you got your stripes. You're in the game. You produce the soundtrack. Cool. But fact of the matter is, Post Malone, MGK, they had literally 0% impact on television and did nothing for the company. And they're in the game. And nobody made an uproar about that shit. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as this whole Pat McAfee shit. It's nowhere near as bad because it's nobody in fucking MGK or Post Malone's entourage came out publicly and was like, man, fuck y'all. So I get it. It's not as bad, but it doesn't change the fact that 2 fucking musicians have got put into the game that had nothing to do with the fucking company, and nobody made that big of a deal.
Nope.
But like I said, I understand the difference, though. I understand the difference. I get it. But it's just my point. We need this community to speak the fuck up in regards to everything. Whether it's people who shouldn't even be in the fucking game, or something that is completely fucking broken and is not being handled, or 2K failing to innovate their fucking product and actually make something good. Whether it's 2K failing to innovate the fucking gameplay, we've had basically the same boring ass gameplays for years. Where's the uproar with that? How come nobody's making a big deal about that? Stop supporting this fucking company. Now I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm really finna start saying this shit every fucking video. Stop supporting these people. We might potentially get the game next year, but it's not because we just want to get the game. It's because we got a channel. We got a fucking channel, man. We got shit to do. We got to cover this shit. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna review it, and that's that. If we didn't have a YouTube channel, best believe we would not be purchasing 2K25. But we do this shit for the content. We do this shit to spread awareness. We do this shit to show people what's wrong with this shit and they need to speak up. Not to mention, we also do it because we love wrestling games. And unfortunately, it's just been handled like dog shit for the last 10 years. So we are also expressing our fucking displeasure because we want better so we can enjoy ourselves. So all this, why do you just don't buy it? Oh, you're hating this, that. Motherfucker, one, we don't really have any other fucking game, in any other wrestling game right now. 2K is the goddamn king of this shit, unfortunately, so far. But since we have to deal with it, we're going to goddamn voice our opinions until this shit gets corrected. We'll deal with it, but we're not going to be quiet about it. Oh, 2K is all y'all got, man. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just don't buy it then. People like y'all that say shit like that are the reasons as to why we're gonna have goddamn 2K making these garbage ass wrestling games, and you're gonna shove MyFaction down your fucking throat for the next 30 fucking years. People that make comments like that, I don't want to ever see you ever complain about this game. I want to see nothing but praises.
Yep. It goes hand in hand because if you go on Metacritic right now, a lot of folks gave them a good ass rating. It's an overall positive rating, and I'm pretty sure these ratings might be getting better each year. But even though like the people that actually play this game, they know these games are getting worse every year, not better. You go and look at the reveal trailers. Everybody's going crazy. I can't wait to get this game. Oh, I can't wait to pick this up. This is gonna be the greatest wrestling game ever. Oh, 2K24 for life. Yeah, take my money, 2K. Y'all are the reason. Y'all are a big contribution as to why we're in the predicament that we're in right now. Just know that. Just know, like, y'all are gonna notice, like we said, we could possibly review it, but there's gonna be a huge difference between what we cover and what we say in these videos and what a lot of other people are saying. Because there's a lot of people who won't be honest with you. There's a lot of people who will sit here and be like, oh yeah, man, it's great. Go ahead and pick it up, man. Yeah, you're going to love it, man. You're going to have a blast. And then they'll go ghost because they did their job. They gave 2K their couple of dollars. They made their contribution. But you come to our channel. You come to our channel and somebody asks, hey, Unsanctioned TV, what do you think about the game? Hey, it might be fucked up, but we tell you like it is. I'm not going to lie. The game is low-key ass, and it may piss you off, it may get you a little upset, but you saved a couple of dollars, didn't you? What we also do is we do a stream day one, the day before, honestly. We take that little trip, that little private jet, and we go to that place and we stream and we show you whatever you want to see, so you can make that decision for yourself if you want to buy the game or not. Because there's a lot of people in here that will try to steer you into buying this game, and they don't want to be 100 with you. We don't do that over here. So yeah, although we may review it, we keep it honest. At the end of the day, a lot of people can't say that because they're under contract.
We did this. We've been doing that for the last couple of years. We did it with 22. We did it with 23. We did it with 5 Forever. We did it with 24, didn't we? Like, we do it every year now. Every year we get the game at least 4 days before the shit is out to the public for everybody. We go live. And to whoever is watching it live, we ask them, what do y'all want to see? And we show them everything they want to see, no matter what it is. Even universe mode. We don't even fuck with universe mode. But if they ask about universe mode, guess what we go do? We go check it out for them. It's crazy. I never sent you that fucking. Did I ever send you that screenshot of this gen gaming saying that he doesn't care, that 2K basically doesn't that he doesn't care about universe mode, 2K doesn't care, or they're not gonna fix it or whatever, and that he pretty much said fuck it and gave up on that shit? Did I ever send you that shit?
Hey, send it right now. I'll pull it up.
All right, bet. Do we need to have a little pause right quick while I see, so you can pull this shit up without revealing any info for the weird fucks that like to lurk?
Pause.
All right, so we pause.
Unpause.
All right. Now, as you guys see here, we have Bitch Boy Gaming.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. I don't give a fuck no more about none of that. If he gonna act like a bitch, then that's what you is. Simple as that. So, as you see, what does he say right here? Not really. I gave up on universe mode ever getting fixed or updated anymore. Like I said, to shout out Badar_Tekken. You can go follow them if you like. Maybe think about this when it comes to purchasing 2K25 next year. So even he basically just said right there, hey. And that happened. That was the last thing he said when we had that conversation that I was telling y'all about earlier. When we were talking to him about just wanting to support the cause, about them fixing online. Granted, the whole game needs to be fucking fixed, But this conversation was about him just supporting the cause, trying to get this online shit working, get it popping. You know, put the hashtag out for us. You know, shout out status because even he did it. But this is what we got. This was his answer, basically asking him to support us. This is what came from that. And as you see in the bottom, this post was deleted. Very 2K-like.
Interesting.
It seems like we're really having a pattern here these last couple of days.
Very, very interesting. And this is what we mean when we say, you know, you really gotta watch out for some of these individuals in this community, bruh. I know y'all sit here and claim that somebody is better than us because they have more subs, but let me tell y'all something, bro. Just because you got more subs, that shit does not make your ass real whatsoever. There's probably somebody with 10 subs that's more real than this motherfucker.
And I kind of got back to the point that I was getting at before we took that quick little pause to get this to pull these up. There's a lot of people, and I hate to be that person. I don't want to be that channel that likes to shit on everybody. But I'm keeping it real. This is just prime example. This is why I say the shit that I say. This is why I call him Bitch Boy Gaming. Yeah, that was a bitch move. But a lot of y'all don't realize, and some of y'all do, there's a lot of people that y'all watch in this realm, in this community. A lot of y'all's favorite YouTubers, a lot of y'all's, you know what I'm saying, whoever they may be. A lot of them feel the exact way we feel. But they won't ever go out and publicly talk about it. Or if they do, they'll half-ass the conversation. Because I guarantee you right now, if Unsanctioned TV was in a room with with a lot of these bigger channels, and we had a conversation about these games, just a real conversation, no bullshit, no shilling, everybody just being themselves, and we talked about this game, I guarantee you they would agree with a lot of what we have to say about 2K. Behind closed doors, they would agree with us. But when they open them doors up and they step out to the public eye, it's like that conversation never happened. There's a lot of fake ass motherfuckers in here, in this community. It really is. And if you ever see this channel ever get fucking terminated, ever just disappear off the face of YouTube, just know it's because we're keeping it real. And we're showing y'all the fucking sheep, straight up.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of folks got split personalities. Okay? You ask, what is a split personality? It's somebody, when the cameras come on, they all, you know, hey, ha ha, he he, you know, genuine and shit. Cool. And then the cameras go off. It's fuck everybody. I don't rock with that shit, bro. You know, a lot of individuals, they have a certain goal, and then when they meet that goal, let's say your goal is to become an X-Maker. When they meet that goal, they feel like they no longer have to make any more contributions to the community. It's always a game of me, 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 me. But what I don't get is you claim that you're not receiving anything from 2K. You claim that 2K has never bribed you or given you anything. So why are you so against speaking up? Why, when somebody is trying to, you know, get you to do a simple favor of, hey, can you tweet this out? Hey, can you make a little video? Why is it the end of the world? Why are you doubling back and deleting tweets? Why are we posting videos on a channel that has not even close to the amount of subs of the main channel? We're being really weird, WGC. Because if you claim you care about this game, if you claim that you want true progression in these games, why don't you want to contribute unless it's trending? Why? Because a lot of us are pretty much within the same age range. You know, we are in our 20s. A couple of y'all may be in your 30s, but for the most part, most of us have got to experience the greatness of the older WWE games. So we want, to get a taste of that back. We want better games. They feel this way, and they acknowledge that they feel this way, but they'll never really get down to the nitty-gritty like we do in a couple of other channels. And that's really, really weird, in my opinion. You claim that
go ahead.
You claim that nothing is going to change, but we've never actually tried to come together, to unify, to rally on with each other as a community, as a whole. We have not tried to unify since WWE 2K20. And there's one more game that the community unified with, and that was AEW Fight Forever. And y'all are still shitting on AEW Fight Forever to this day. There's still content creators trying to get a bag off of shitting on AEW Fight Forever. But you won't even bat an eye or even make half of those videos about WWE 2K. That's kind of weird, isn't it? You're making all these, AEW Fight Forever is dead. AEW Fight Forever is done. AEW Fight Forever is cooked. You'll make 10 videos about AEW Fight Forever, but when WWE 2K is literally in the same boat, what happens? Why isn't your channel having videos about 2K when it's in that same boat? I'm just curious, let's be neutral here. Let's be 50-50 here. Let's call it straight down the middle. Because all I see here is a bunch of sheep. Is a bunch of 2K fanboys, a bunch of shills that have been wearing a mask and trying to portray themselves as being for the community. That's all I see these past few years. Prove me wrong.
I mean, we all know that this game is dead as hell right now. It's still as fuck. I've seen a lot of major channels already, a lot of bigger names in the community, and shout out to y'all who did it, put videos out about how this game is basically already dead just under 5 months in because of the lack of content, the lack of innovation, same old shit every time. I've seen multiple channels now at this point, not small channels, I'm talking about a lot bigger channels that have quadruple subs that we have, make these points. But the people that always get offended, next makers especially, they get offended when they get called out for not speaking on these things. The game is stale. They said the shit was stale. Then you go to the next makers, they won't say it's stale, but you go on their channel and you barely will see any fucking videos of them playing WWE 2K24, and I mean actually playing the game for what the game has to offer, not stupid ass challenges. I hit Triple H with 40 RKOs, can he kick out? You see stupid shit like that. You see Reddit videos like that. You just see a bunch of ridiculous shit. You don't see them actually playing the game for what the game has to offer any fucking longer. And it's for a reason, because they know the game fucking sucks, but they won't go speak out on it. They won't talk about this shit. But their content says otherwise. The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. But they won't talk about it. But they'll get pissed off when people call them out on their shit. You wouldn't get called out if you were real about it. You get called out because they see that you're fucking fake. But they want you to speak on it because you have a bigger following. You speak on it, it'll bring more attention to 2K to goddamn fix their shit. But you won't do it because you got shit to protect. You got contracts to protect. You got all kinds of benefits to protect. You won't go and speak on these things. Look at 2K23. They were starting to do the same shit after a little bit. As the years go on, the content they put out in regards to the actual game itself and what it has to offer, it fucking diminishes every fucking year. Every year they put out less and less content for what the game actually has to offer, and they just start doing Reddit videos and challenges, all this dumb shit. And now the game has to actually offer. When was the last time you've seen the next maker really go out there and have a goddamn 300 episode of universe mode? When was the last time you've seen it happen? I used to see him do it all the time. WWE 2K22 universe mode, episode number 362. When is the last time you seen it? They ain't even getting to episode 3. It fucking sucks. He would not admit it. This is the shit we be talking about. But then they get upset and get in their fucking feelings like little bitches whenever they get caught out on that shit on social media or in the comment section. Y'all getting y'all's feelings, bro. Y'all is not real enough. Y'all fake as hell. And this is why MyFaction TV is here, to shed some light to this community, bro. To bring more awareness to the community, to bring something different to the community that no one else has to fucking offer, because this community is full of a bunch of scary bitches, bro. And that's just how it is. That's exactly what it is. Take it the wrong way if you want to, and get offended if you want to. If you get offended, you get offended because you know this shit is real. I don't give a fuck no more of what y'all gotta say. I'm gonna go the fuck off. And I'm really about to start showing y'all what MyFaction TV really is about. No filter, bro. No filter at all whatsoever. We really finna start calling y'all out and calling how we see it and saying exactly how we feel and not holding no punches. You get mad, they be mad, motherfucker. We do not care. Because at the end of the day, our fan base is gonna know who's the realest people in this, the realest channel in this fucking community, and it's us. No one else is sitting here making these long ass videos, and if you actually made it to this point right now, to what I'm saying right now, we appreciate you for making it this long, because you know nowadays the attention span of a lot of people, especially in this community, you know there's probably a lot of young kids, a lot of young kids these days too watching this shit. They probably don't even have the attention span to make it this far. Or you got offended or felt like what we were saying was a crock of shit, so you clicked off and didn't even finish the whole video. But if you actually stay put and watch an entire MyFaction TV video when we drop these lengthy videos, you would understand that what we're saying is real. You would actually understand where we're coming from. You would actually understand the intentions behind our videos. You really think we sit here and record these long ass videos just because we're trying to get some clicks? What the fuck? We make these videos because we actually give a shit, because we're fucking tired. This is our community. This is what we grew up on. I grew up playing these games and watching this product my whole life, bro. I'm in my 20s. I've been watching this shit for a long time, man. Like, I'm not old, but shit, I'm not super young either. We want to see better. And no one else in this community is going to do what we're doing, so we got to do it because no one else will. If you're mad about what I'm saying right now, personally, I'm not sorry. And personally, we do not give no fucks. This community needs change, and we're going to be that change for it. That's that.
This is where we at right now. I mean, y'all see it every day. Y'all choose to come up in this comment section and comment some dumb shit, but I know y'all see it. Instead of trying to shift your energy to this channel and view us as haters, view us as trying to spew negativity, how about you spend your time wisely and at 2K or at your favorite content creators to speak the fuck up. At 2K to make a better game. Or hey, if you don't like what we're saying, go make your own YouTube channel. Do it yourself. Because that's the thing. We live in a society where a lot of individuals like to be spoon-fed. You want to only hear what you want to hear. When it's anything outside of that, hey, it's the end of the world. It's the same thing that happens not just in the WGC, but the IWC. What happens when a wrestler is thinking about leaving WWE? They get shitted on left and right. They're the worst wrestler ever. You never liked them in the first place. If they're thinking about going to AEW, look at how they calling out Ricochet. Oh, that bald dude could never wrestle. Oh, he's just a flippy guy. Look what they saying on Ricochet right now that he's considering AEW. But when he was in WWE, oh man, I love him. I wish he could get more TV time. Oh yeah, he's my favorite. You only want things your way.
Boy, what?
That's all it is.
AEW. He's gonna flop. He's gonna fail. He's gonna bust. He's gonna get lost in the shuffle. He's gonna man, shut the fuck up.
Y'all showing y'all true colors.
Where was all this Ricochet slander when he was in the WWE?
But hey, one more screenshot.
Yeah, low key, even with CM Punk. This man is being loved right now back in the WWE, boy. But he's in AEW. Oh, he's just old. He can't go anymore, man. He's old, man. He can't keep up, man. He's always getting hurt. Don't get me wrong. He is a fragile motherfucker right now. But hopefully tomorrow he shows up and does not get hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm honestly nervous to watch this CM Punk match because I do not want him to fucking get hurt in this match. But that's for a different day. Let's get to this next tweet here.
Oh boy.
Not bad at all. To some degree, you know. But let's read this out. I've tried, man.
Oh.
I've tried, man. I asked every single year during playtests whether or not online was going to be improved. Online was going to be improved. I asked whether or not since 2016. Online is just not a priority to them, aka 2K.
And I'm not necessarily I'm gonna give him maybe a little bit of leeway because he at least asked and he's keeping it real, saying, hey, they haven't cared since 2016, and basically he's saying, I mean, do the math. Do the math. He's saying basically since 2K has acquired this license from THQ, he's basically saying that they haven't cared about online. It's not a priority. This is one of the top, if not the top, WGC creator telling you that 2K does not care.
And shout out Chris Danger for actually being one of the few dudes out here that actually has a pair of balls to say this shit. This is not no old ass tweet. You can see the date right there at the bottom. This shit was literally like what? 4 fucking days ago? 5-6 days ago?
That's interesting.
And this is your boy. This is y'all boy saying this shit now. See, a lot of y'all wouldn't know these things. Y'all wouldn't know this shit is be going on. Y'all don't know about these conversations that be had over on Twitter. Y'all don't be knowing about this shit. But we're gonna talk about it like Unsanctioned TV will always do.
And yeah, like I said, this is coming from one of, if not the top WGC creator, basically saying, hey, 2K doesn't care. We literally had a nice conversation. We didn't get blocked. We didn't get called out. We didn't get blown to smithereens. Pause. It was just a friendly conversation. He said what he had to say, and he went ahead and did his thing. And
blown to smithereens is crazy word.
Shout out to Cartoon Network. But
I heard that shit in a long ass time. Oh, that motherfucker. That boy said,
it's been 85 years. But yeah, man, like This is coming from
God.
This is coming from danger, bro. And as you can see, like he's off to better things. He's doing his own thing. And what's it called? DPW. He's doing his own thing. Trying to chase his dreams. He's kind of, to be honest, I think he's pretty much given up on WWE games. And I don't blame him one bit. I don't blame him one bit.
I'm constantly making content for a company that doesn't give a fuck about goddamn the game.
Yeah. And at least he's man enough to say it. Because a lot of other individuals in this community, they'll kind of beat around the bush. And they won't say it. They won't give you the full context. But he just went ahead and, he said, hey, I've asked them during the playtest. And they basically said, hey, we don't care about online. And that shit is real. But I want to know, has there ever been anybody else in this community that's done the same thing? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Has anybody else in this community made the same type of effort? Went out of their way and asked a dev or asked anybody affiliated with 2K, hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? Or do y'all not even think about it? Do y'all just sit there with a big grin, a big smile on your face, and you're just happy to be playing a new WWE game? How many of y'all actually sit down during this playtest and be like, you know what? This is pretty similar to the last game. I'm not noticing much of a difference. This is pretty stale, pretty boring. Hey, what about this glitch over here? What about this bug over here? Hey, I don't think my subscribers, I don't think the consumer is going to like this. Do you have any plans to fix this? How many of y'all actually have really went in depth and really tried to pick the developer's brain? How many of y'all?
And if anyone has ever, and if we have done that, and you've seen that there was no progress to be made after the fact, even though we already know the answer, how many of y'all came back around and made a video or simply put out a tweet? Man, I really wish they would fix this, bro. This is killing me. It's killing my desire to play this game. Man, I got friends states away, and I really want to play wrestling with them. I really want to play online with them, but I can't because the servers don't fucking work. I'm saying, not you ain't gotta word it like that, but you get what I'm saying. Like, how many of y'all actually went out there and did that? Because I don't ever see it happening. But you might mention it briefly in a video. I've seen little videos every here and there where they might like, dang, man. But just because 10-15 seconds out of a 20-minute fucking video, and you're like, damn, I can't get into a match right now. That's not speaking up. That is not speaking up. We're not stupid. We're not little kids. We know what the definition of speaking up is. It ain't being done.
I'm about to say something really controversial, but hey, this is what
Don't do it to him.
This is how I feel, bro. Because a lot of y'all in this community, you'll be like, oh, I've spoken about it on plenty of occasions. So I've done this, I've done that. Like, nah, like he said, speaking about it for a couple of seconds in a video, especially if you're making long videos like this, especially if you're doing like a stream. Let's say you do a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour stream. Nobody who's not watching that is gonna know the exact part that you said that. And if you did say it, you probably said it briefly. Oh man, this game, man. Like, how is that speaking up about online? This is what you remind me of. Do you remember a few years ago what was going on with the culture? That BLM stuff, you remember? You remember? Yeah. And then they told you, well, yeah, I know you remember this, bruh. And they said, put up a black square. You saw black squares everywhere. People put up a black square, and all of a sudden, that erases. That means that, oh, I love my brothers and sisters because you put up a black square. But you won't actually tell them. You won't actually, confront them face to face and be like, I love you, man. I appreciate you. I love everything you've done. I love the culture. I love this. I love that. You put up a black square and now everything is resolved. A lot of y'all, you like to give yourself pat on the back for the littlest things. That's what I've been noticing a lot lately. Oh, I did my part. I don't got to do anything else. So because you spoke about the servers for 5 seconds or 0.5 seconds, that means that everything is all of a sudden cleared. Everything is resolved. There's no other problems with this game. We're in patch 1.13. Servers are still broken, but because you said something 3 months ago, everything is fine.
You said something 3 months ago for every bit of 10 seconds in a fucking 15-minute video. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll give you the credit. All right.
You can't make this up, bro. You really can't. But hey, the choice is yours, WGC. The choice is yours. And once again, shout out to Danger for keeping it real. Keep on doing your thing in DPW. And hey, maybe soon, you never know. Maybe catch you in a ring. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah. Stay tuned.
I said we
let me chill.
Shut your way.
Oh wait, no. But we might be a small channel right now. Might not think too much of it right now. But best believe we got a lot of shit in the pipeline that y'all have no idea coming. Something more than just some videos, you know, these little, we got a lot of shit. We got a lot of ideas. We got a lot of things that we are going to do. And we're going to turn this whole community upside down. It's going to be some legendary shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Stay tuned. If you made it this far, I'm telling you, we're going to be doing some shit that literally no one in this community has fucking done. And when it's all said and done, we're going to be inspiring a lot of people to doing what the fuck we did. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. We already got people. We already got people that be shadow watching, lurking in the shadows. People that shit on us. Lurking in the shadows, seeing what we do.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Hey, jot it down. Good shit. Let's just put a little twist on it. Let's not make it too obvious. It's obvious. No shade. But yeah, man. But that comes with the territory, man. When you're great at something, when you burst into the scene of a community that's lifeless, full of a bunch of individuals who fail to be different. When somebody comes around, a breath of fresh air, and they shake shit up, it's only normal that people will see that. Like it's dope. Like it's a dope idea, a dope concept. And when, you know, try to do it themselves. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That is perfectly fine. 100%. Like people love to say, hey, man, you got to keep eyes on what everybody's doing. That's the only way to keep up. So, you know, as that saying goes, I hear it a lot. So, a lot of motherfuckers gonna be trying to keep up with us. A small ass channel with less than 2,000 subscribers. But hey, this is just the beginning, man. Stay tuned because we got a lot of shit coming. I'm telling y'all. So, if you want to really see some crazy shit, see some good shit around here, man, something different, two individuals that are nothing like no one else in this community, because trust me, we are nothing like no one in this community. Absolutely. If you want to see something different, because we will be doing some different shit in the future, the not so distant future. If you want to go to a channel that's actually real and is going to talk about things and really talk about shit that no one really talks about, or really dive into topics deeply that no one else really does, and you want an opinion, you want to take on something that doesn't sound like bullshit, that doesn't sound like everyone else, that doesn't sound like a fucking shill, that sounds like one of you, subscribe. Because you're going to get it here. You're going to get that shit here every single time. And that shit ain't never going to change. You've gotten almost 1,200 subscribers for being real, for doing what we're doing right now. You ain't going to find this shit nowhere else. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. So if you happen to find yourself watching this video, if you made it this far to the end of the video, hey, we appreciate you for real. That means you really wanted to fucking listen.
But hey. Hey, we said what we had to say. And like we said, and maybe some things you want to hear, maybe some things you don't want to hear. But for those of y'all who did make it this far, make sure you give us a like, make sure you give us a sub. And hey, it's going to be the realest channel in the WGC for the foreseeable future.
Hey, we on a road to 2,000 in this bitch, man.
That's
road to 2,000. Let's get it.
Appreciate each and every one of y'all. And yeah, when it comes to the Pat McAfee pack, we will be showcasing that. Probably do a couple of online matches with them if the servers actually hold up.
Come on now. There ain't no if with that shit. We just gotta pray that we can actually get some shit done.
We'll see how that goes. We'll check out the new moves that are dropping. You know, hey, tap in. We'll do a little stream on that. And
maybe I'll go download goddamn Speedball Mike Bailey, since basically the whole move package is fucking him anyway. Maybe I'll just go download him and get all, use all his moves.
With that being said, hey, like we said, we just two folks who love professional wrestling and who love these video games and just want better. Like I said, for those of y'all who actually are like-minded, you actually are open-minded. You're not closed-minded. You're not a sheep. You're not a shill. You can see from our perspective, see where we're coming from. Hey, we appreciate you, because these are the folks that are going to get us all on the same page and get us in the right direction, get these games in the right direction. But if the shills are outweighing the real shit, we're not going to get anywhere. And that's just facts.
Quite frankly, that's what it's been for the entire duration, man, of 2K holding the license. It's always been the shills, the dick eaters, outweighing the real. We got to change that shit, and we got to change that shit fast. And it needs to start. It needs to start with 2K20. Well, it needs to start now,
honestly.
But we really need to make a statement going into 2K25. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K25. Let's get that shit trending. Because obviously they're not going to fix the fucking game for real. Obviously they're not going to fix fucking online. We're going to be stuck with this dog shit probably the whole fucking year. So at this point, I basically just lost fucking hope for this game, This shit is dead. So let's just go ahead and start this fucking hashtag do not buy 2K25 wave, man. Let's get that shit going, man. I will say that shit at the beginning and at the end of every fucking video going forward if I have to. We ain't gonna see change until we start really showing. We gotta show it. We can't just speak. Obviously, talking ain't doing enough. Now we gotta start showing with our actions. And those actions is that little debit card that you got in that wallet of yours.
MyFaction. $400.
Y'all should have really got the memo when The Rock was $400 for a fucking tattoo and a tank top.
Oh, well, guess what?
You should have got the memo then.
You could spend $400 to get the 2022 trick now. You want to whoop that trick for $400?
What?
Good grief. And hey, I'm gonna say this last thing, then I'm gonna head out. As you can see, the overalls are increasing. We've went from 85s, 87, 88s, and now we're heading into the 90, 91 range. For those of y'all who know how these Ultimate Team game modes work. Like I said, I speak so much about this because I'm actually a former Ultimate Team addict. That's why I'm trying to lecture y'all, trying to teach y'all about these game modes, how toxic, how manipulating these game modes can get, because I was once there. Okay, I'm not ashamed to admit it. We keep it real over here. I was once there. I was no money spent. I didn't spend any money. The most I ever bought was was probably like the $1, $2 packs where you get when you're starting off in the game with Madden to, you know, boost up your team a little bit. Those are the only things I ever bought. But I've never bought bundles or anything. Only time I've ever bought bundles was when you used to buy them with coins, okay? But long story short, I spent a lot of time on Ultimate Team, a lot of hours that I will never get back, a lot of minutes I will never get back, grinding from sun up to sundown. I'm not just saying this for no reason. I speak so much about these game modes because these game modes will be the downfall of WWE games. I'm seeing what they've done to Madden. I'm seeing what they've done to FIFA. I'm seeing what they've done to NBA 2K. And now we're seeing what they've done to WWE 2K. And this is only the beginning. Like I said, you see the overalls. We're approaching the 90 range. You know how Ultimate Team works. Once you get to about the 99 range, that means we're approaching the end of the cycle. Okay? What was the time frame we gave? September, because that's when they shift their focus to NBA 2K. Okay? So if we get 99 overall cards or 95 overall cards, 97, 98, by the time NBA 2K25 drops, don't be surprised. And once we get those, just know it's the end of the road, and this community, yeah, especially if you like to play online, we're cooked. Go ahead and, hey, if you got the game, go ahead and uninstall it. If you got the game a physical copy, go ahead and put it back in the case because it's over. You're done. Okay, don't expect any improvements. Don't expect any major patches. You're not getting anything. And if you do get something, it's just going to be the same exact thing that you previous got. It's not going to make any key changes to the game. It's just going to make the game worse and worse and worse.
General stability.
So yeah, that's all.
I ain't gonna lie though. I might be a little bit of a hypocrite because I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go and buy that bundle on Call of Duty though, so I can get a WWE wrestler and actually play. You know, smack a motherfucker with a steel chair real quick. That might just be the only thing I ever buy. The only bundle I ever buy in Call of Duty. I might go do that. I'm not even gonna hold you. That might be the only one I should go do because, you know, I love WWE. I fuck with Call of Duty. And at least on Call of Duty, I can play with a WWE fucking wrestler and not fucking lag or not goddamn get kicked out. At least I can play with a WWE wrestler on Call of Duty and not get my goddamn Xbox crashed and broken and burned to goddamn ashes. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. But other than that though, yeah. This game is already cooked anyway. Don't expect any more major patches from this point forward. I'll be surprised if we get a patch 1.14 when this DLC drops. And if we do, I'll be surprised if they actually fix anything significant and actually give us a patch that we've been needing since the shit came out. But don't hold your breath. Expect no patch at all. And if you do get one, don't expect anything to really be fucking fixed. And for us online players, do not expect for online to be fixed. Just go ahead and register in your brain that we're just not going to be able to enjoy online for WWE 2K24. And just pray to God that they actually come with the heat next year. But I don't think they will. I don't think they fucking will. Honestly, I think I truly give up on 2K right now. Like, I was already over that shit before. But after this year's game, that just confirmed for me that it's just fuck 2K for real at this point. I've never had to go fucking damn near 5 months and couldn't even play online for real. That shit is fucking crazy to me. But yeah, that about wraps that up, man. Hey, let us know if y'all like these lengthy videos. I know a lot of y'all, some people don't like these long ass videos, but hey, this is basically a fucking podcast right here. These long videos are practically fucking podcasts. We don't drop regular videos. We don't drop regular content like that. Like we have our videos, you know what I'm saying, our average videos. But what you're trying to do more of, videos that go 10, 12 minutes. Sometimes there's just way too much fuck shit to address. So, but if you enjoy these lengthy videos, let us know in the comments. We'll keep putting them on out for y'all.
Yep.
If you prefer the shorter ones, let us know in the comments. You can't go wrong with the long video. It's not like we just sit here and not be funny, not offer any actual great talking points, not bring any actual fucking facts, and not show you anything that's actually fucking worth of looking at.
That's not funny. You really hurt my feelings. You're talking negatively about a game that I adore, a game that I cherish. It's not funny. How could you? What type of content is this? I'm getting Lionel Jinx doing it.
You're just doing this for the views.
You're just doing it for the
Just trying to get some clicks, you little bitch.
I'm emailing Lionel Jinx right now. I've seen enough.
I'm going to report you for hate speech.
There's little tears in my eyes. I can't do this anymore. Why are you talking? I can't.
I clicked off the video in the first 10 seconds.
Why are you just... Get that hit out of your heart. Why are you speaking about my game like this is my favorite? This is the best wrestling game ever. You're just a hater.
2K has put out amazing games. I don't know what you're talking about.
The games get better and better every year. You're just mad.
Shut the fuck up.
Your bitch ass up. Anyways. Appreciate the real ones, man. Appreciate the real ones, man. I love y'all to death. And hopefully in the future, we can get some good ass games from 2K. But I'm not getting my hopes up. But with that being said,
Virtual Basement, where are you at? Visceral Pro Wrestling, where are you at? Ultra Pro Wrestling, where are you at?
With that being said,
we fucking need you.
Ultraviolence Wrestling,
You're
Jacked Out, where
suffering.
you at?
Damn it.
We need a medic over
Fight
here.
Forever 2, possibly, where are you at?
WWE games are on life support. We need a revive.
I need a medic. I'm absolutely sick of this shit.
With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell to stay notified for each and every unsanctioned TV upload.
Hashtag fix WWE 2K24. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K25.
Hashtag fix WWE games. Hashtag fix WWE 2K24. Hashtag fix 2K24. Hashtag fix WWE 2K. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K25. Hashtag don't buy 2K25. Hashtag these games are a bunch of shit. Hashtag these games are in pissed. Hashtag these games are on life support. Hashtag these games have been cooked for the past 10 years. Hashtag this community is in shambles. Hashtag wake the fuck up.
Hashtag speak the fuck up. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K24. Hashtag do not buy WWE 2K25. Hashtag also do not buy WWE 2K26. Hashtag also do not buy WWE 2K27. God fucking forbid we even make it that fucking far.
But with that,
we'll catch you on the flip side, guys.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
But with that being said, it's Unsanctioned TV, and we out shit. One love. God bless.
This game is some boating, bitch.
One love. God bless. See you in the next one.
This game is some boating, bitch.
We out shit. Damn, 2K.
This game is some boating, bitch.
This game, man. Why don't you just love these cards? Oh man, this is the best thing. This is the best addition that has ever came to a WWE game. You know, how could you not love spending $400 to play as The Rock?
Fix your fucking game.
Fix your goddamn game. Fix your goddamn game.
Fix your fucking game.
Fix your goddamn game.
Fix your fucking service.
Fix it.
Fix your fucking service.
Fix. Fix.
Hold up.
Fix.
Throw a little beat on right quick. Let me see some. Hold up.
The one beat on.
Let's give y'all a little anthem real quick. Hey. Pause this shit right quick.
Yeah.
Fix your fucking game.
Yeah.
Fix your fucking game. Fix your fucking game.
Fix the game, man. That's all we want, man.
Fix that game. Fix the game.
Just fix the game.
Fix your game. Fix your game. Fix your game. Fix your game. Fix your game.
Y'all don't hear me, man.
This shit lame. This shit lame. It ain't never gonna change. It ain't never gonna change. Fix your
Bars.
fucking game.
Bars.
Bars.
Trying to know
Fix your
about
fucking
this.
game.
Fix the game, man. 2K, like, what you doing, man?
Yo. Hardest beat of all time, man.
Alright, let me
Beat is
stop.
so fucking hard, bro.
There's actually somebody out there who probably does think that.
That shit was so hard, though, bro.
But anyways.
Hey, we gotta find that clip, dog. That shit was so hard, though, bro.
That shit.
Oh, my goodness.
God. I can't. Tune in to the next episode of the WWE 2K24 Chronicles with Unsanctioned TV.
Check out the hot new single. Fix your fucking servers.
One more time for the people. One more time for the people. Yeah. Fix your server. Fix your
Fire.
server. Fix your
Fire.
server.
Word. This game is a turd. Word. This game is a turd. Why you release this shit? That shit is so absurd. Word.